must be mad. How can they expect kids who can hardly read learn how to program computers? That's what I thought when I read the government were making sure all children, even young kids, should learn how to code at school. However, the beauty of coding is you don't need to be able to read. Kids find coding easy. Children who find reading difficult will gain confidence from learning how to code. Most schools use Scratch as a coding example. For younger children, I've found that Scratch Junior is a good program and Codable is a good program. I've tried both these with my great-granddaughter Ruby, who's 6, and she found both of them easy. So easy, in fact, that she's going to do a program herself on YouTube on Codable to show how to use Codable. So look out later on for Let Ruby Show You, and she'll show you how to use Codable. I'm going to show you how to use Scratch Junior. It's really easy to use. You can download both apps from the App Store. So let's look at Scratch Junior. Okay, this is Scratch 2, the page you get when you open the app. You can see it's a blank page at the moment. On the left hand side there's a touch across and we come up with the programming page or the coding page. In the middle we've got this area with the cat. We can move the cat around, of course, and several blocks along the bottom across the top. These will be explained as we go along. It's the easiest way, I think. I don't want the cat in this game, so I'm going to touch him and delete him. I'm going to go to the cross here, and that will bring up people, objects, animals. These are called sprites. We're going to use these to for our program. Now I'm looking for a boy like that, so I highlight it and tick, and you see the boy appears on the screen. I'm moving down to here. This boy is going to play basketball, so I need a basketball scene. On the top you see 3 picture frames. The right hand one you've got a picture in, touch it, and we get various scenes. I'm going to pick the gym, that's that one there, and tick, and there's the gym scene. I want the boy to go along, hop up with the ball and hop down again. How far do you have to go? We could guess it to say. It's going to go along for the start. Now these are motion blocks, that's right, left, up, down, turn right, turn left, and hop or jump. So he's going to go along and he's going to hop up with the ball. How long does he go and how high does he jump? Well, to do best look at the top picture frame, the second one, click it. You see that we've got 20 gradients along the bottom and 15 on the left hand side, and the boy is positioned at 4 and 2. Now he wants to move along to maybe 8 probably, so he's going to move from 2 to 8, which is 6, so we'll change the 1 by touching it to a 6 on the pad at the side, and he's going to go from here, from 4 up to maybe 12 I suppose, so that's 8 isn't it, so we'll touch the 2 and make that 8. And if you touch the first block with 6 on, you see you'll go along and you'll jump up probably a bit too high at that and probably a bit too far, so hit that 5 and that 6. We'll try that. That's a bit better, I think. That's a little bit more, maybe 7. You can keep trying this till you get it to what you like your best. That's okay, I think that's fine, is that now? Put it back where it was. Now we've got the boy, we need a ball, so go to left hand side and touch across again, and look down here for a ball. Can I find a ball anywhere? And there's a basketball there, look, okay, so we'll collect that. And there's a basketball. Now the basketball is a little bit big for the net, so we need to make it smaller. On the blocks at the left hand side you see a man in a purple block, touch him, and we get different things on here. There's a speech block, this is a grow block, that's a shrink, that's a reset size, hide, and we're only interested really in the shrink one. So if we bring the shrink one down here, when we've got the basketball, touch it, and the basketball will shrink a little bit. Put that back where it belongs. Now put the basketball in his hand, and it's at 6 up and 3 along. I think we'll say it went to about 7, I think, so 3 to 7 is 4. So we'll bring the motion blocks again. This is going to go along, then it's going to go up, then it's going to go along again, and then it's going to go down. So it's going to go along from 3 to 7, which is 4, probably right, and from 6 to say 14, which I'll probably say is about 8. And then it's going to go from 7 along to 11, which is 3. I'll try 3 to begin with. Then it's going to go down from 14 right down to the ground, so it's going to go down by about 14. So now if we touch the block with the 4 in, the ball goes along, up, along. Well, that's not too bad really, it's not perfect, it's not too bad. So bring the ball back again to there. Okay. Now we want these to move at the same time. So we're looking at a control block. The yellow one is a control block. Tap that and we get different controls here. I'll just look at the flag for the time being. The flag goes in there. I bring the teen down. I bring another flag again onto him. And now if we touch the flag at the top of the screen, you see they both go together. Have to go and down they go. That's not too bad. The thing is, of course, that the ball needs to bounce when it gets to the ground. It needs to bounce once. I think perhaps the that 14 was a bit big, so I'll change that to 13 and just try again. Oh wow. Yeah, let's bring the ball back. Just take the flag off the ball for a minute, and I'll bring that 13 ball back to here. Bring the 13 to about 14. 13 should be okay. Put the flag back on again. Now, want the ball to, when it gets to the bottom, to bounce. So we need to look at the motion blocks again and bring this little bounce here. So the ball now should go along, go up, along, down, bounce. Yeah, they've got some wrong measurements there. Let's go back to the ball again. Basketball's going along, 4, up, 8. So I'll bring the basketball down to there. Try again. Along, 4, up, 8, along, down, gets to the ground and bounces. That's fine, it's okay now. The thing is that basketball bounces more than once, so I'm going to introduce another block here. This is a control block, and here the last one says repeat. So if I bring that down and just put it round the bounce block like that, it'll make it bounce 4 times. 4 is too many, I'll change it to 2. Now if we try that now, bring the ball back to here and try that. It goes along, up, along, down, and it should bounce. It's okay. So now we've got that. We'll just try it once more with the top flag. Along the go, up it goes, ball goes across, down it goes, and it bounces. Oops, it bounces too high. I think maybe that 13 is too high, so we'll make that 12. And we'll try again. Nope, no good. Bring the boy back. Sometimes a matter of trial and error to get the right one in this sort of thing. We'll try once more. Up, along, down. That's better. So now we've got the right measurements. The ball goes along 4, up 8, along 3, down 12, and it bounces twice. So now let's put the bat together here, back to the beginning, and we'll just look at the frame. Get rid of this grid now by touching the top picture frame with a red lining. And now we've got a nice clear picture. So we'll try it again. It goes, up it goes, down it goes, and it bounces. Try it again, up it goes, like it goes, and down it bounces. Now we can make a full screen by looking at the picture frames again. The big one on the left hand side, touch that, and it goes to full screen. Using the flag, the boy throws the ball in the air, and it goes through the net and bounces. Again, throws the ball in the air, across the net, down there, and it bounces. So just put back to the screen again. Now we want to give this a title. So on the top right hand corner of the screen you see a sort of yellow section. Touch that and you get a chance to modify this to, we'll call it the basketball. That seems fairly reasonable. Go. If you go home, you will see that we have a project called basketball. Touch that, it brings the project up, make it big, and off we go. Off it goes along, up, along, and down. So that's the first project I'm doing called basketball. Next time I'll look at another one, which is 2 children on the beach playing ball. A few more blocks for each use then, including the speech block. But for the time being, this is enough, I think, to go on with. If you're going to use anything like this with your children, it's probably best to start slowly, get them to pick out sprites and pick out the backgrounds, and get them to try and move a character across the screen. You'll be surprised how quickly they pick this up. They're super passing you, I imagine. So I'm going to leave it now, but next time I'll bring in the 2 children on the beach with Scratch Junior. Bye for now.